Barkley was a dog. Not just any dog, but a dog with a tale full of stories waiting to be told. His eyes sparkled with curiosity, and his playful nature made him a favorite in the neighborhood. He was a mix of breeds with floppy ears, a wagging tail, and a nose for adventure. His unique blend of traits made him stand out wherever he went. Barkley lived with a loving family who took him for walks in the park every day. Barkley loved these walks. They were the highlight of his day, filled with excitement and new discoveries. He loved to sniff the trees, chase squirrels, and greet other dogs with a friendly bark. Each encounter was a new chapter in his ever-growing book of adventures. But most of all, Barkley loved to explore. The world was his playground, and every corner held a new mystery to uncover. Every walk was a new adventure for him. The rustling leaves, the chirping birds, and the distant sounds of the city all added to his sense of wonder. One sunny afternoon, Barkley went for his usual walk with his human, Emily. The sun was shining brightly, casting a warm glow on everything around them. Emily was a kind girl who loved Barkley very much. She always made sure he was happy and well cared for, and their bond was unbreakable. She held his leash loosely as he trotted beside her, sniffing at every flower and lamppost along the way. Each scent told a story, and Barkley was eager to read them all. They followed their usual path, the one they always took. But today was different. There was a sense of anticipation in the air. Today, something caught Barkley's eye. It was a moment that would change their routine forever. It was a small path, almost hidden by overgrown bushes, branching off from their familiar route. Barkley had never noticed it before. Curiosity bubbled inside him. He had to explore it. Barkley tugged gently at his leash, whining softly and looking up at Emily with pleading eyes.
"What is it, boy?"
Emily asked, noticing his eagerness. "Do you want to go this way?" Barkley barked happily, wagging his tail excitedly. He couldn't wait to see where this new path led. Emily smiled and decided to indulge him. After all, it was a beautiful day for an adventure. "All right, let's see where this goes," she said, following Barkley as he eagerly bounded towards the mysterious path. The path was narrow and winding, covered in soft leaves and dappled sunlight. The path led them deeper into the park, further than they usually went. The sounds of the city faded away, replaced by the chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves. The air smelled fresh and earthy. Soon they came to a small stream, flowing merrily over a bed of pebbles. A fallen log lay across the stream, acting as a makeshift bridge to the other side. Barkley hesitated. The log was narrow, and the water rushed quickly beneath it. He wasn't sure about this. He looked back at Emily, seeking reassurance. Section 4. Thinking like a dog. Emily could see his hesitation. She knew Barkley was a brave dog, but even the bravest have their moments of doubt. "It's okay, boy," she said, her voice encouraging. "You can do it." But Barkley wasn't convinced. He looked at her with those big, questioning eyes. He didn't like the way the log wobbled, or the sound of the rushing water. The noise was loud and unsettling. He whined softly, unsure of what to do. His instincts told him to be cautious. Then, Barkley did what any smart dog would do. He sat down. He decided it was better to wait than to risk it. He wasn't going to cross if he didn't feel safe. Safety was his priority. Seeing him sit, Emily understood. She realized that Barkley was not just scared, he was being smart. It wasn't about being scared, it was about being cautious. Barkley was assessing the situation. "Good boy, Barkley," she praised, bending down to pat his head. She admired his wisdom. She picked up a sturdy stick, laying it across the stream to create a wider bridge. Now, Barkley felt safe. The new bridge was solid and reassuring. He carefully placed one paw on the log, then another, and confidently walked across to the other side. His trust in Emily was rewarded. Section 5. Homeward Bound. The rest of their walk was filled with the sights and smells of the unexplored part of the park. The air was fresh, carrying the scent of pine and blooming flowers, and the sound of birds chirping added a melodic backdrop to their journey. They found a hidden meadow filled with wildflowers, a secret haven that seemed untouched by time. where butterflies danced in the breeze, their wings creating a colorful mosaic against the blue sky. Barkley chased after a playful rabbit, his paws kicking up small clouds of dust as he ran, its white tail bobbing comically as it disappeared into a thicket of ferns. The rabbit's quick escape left Barkley puzzled but excited. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the path, the sky turned shades of orange and pink. Emily knew it was time to head home. The day had been long but fulfilling, filled with unexpected adventures and simple joys. Barkley, tired but content from his adventure, his fur slightly ruffled from the day's activities, walked beside her, his tail wagging happily. He seemed to understand that their journey was coming to an end. He had faced a challenge and overcome it, feeling a sense of accomplishment with a little help from his best friend. Their bond had grown stronger with each step they took together. The familiar path back seemed shorter this time. The trees and bushes, now bathed in twilight, looked different yet comforting. Perhaps it was because they were lost in conversation, Emily recounting her day and Barkley listening intently, his ears perked up, his head tilted to one side. It was a perfect end to a perfect day. Section 6. A Hero's Welcome. When they reached home, they were greeted by the rest of the family. Emily's parents were relieved to see them back, their faces etched with worry after their unusually long walk. Emily, eager to share their adventure, told them all about the new path, the log bridge, and how brave Barkley had been. Barkley, the center of attention, basked in the praise and pats he received. He knew he had done something good. He had faced his fear and emerged a braver dog. As he drifted off to sleep that night, his head resting on Emily's lap, Barkley dreamt of new adventures and hidden paths waiting to be discovered. Every dog has a tale to tell. And for Barkley, this was just the beginning of many more adventures to come.